if I stroke you up?
Ray, you gotta be drunk by the time we roll in our podcast.
You are not gonna dictate my drinking pace today. Non-drinker, Mr. Vegan, one of the vegan boys, trying to tell me how much alcohol to consume. Shit.
All right. It's your girl, Victoria Rose. What you gotta say, nigga? Come on, let's get it.
He's starting already.
Listen, starting his shit. Okay, it's your girl, Victoria Rose, and it's my co-host,
Danny D.
Your shit.
My shit.
And I shit. Yeah. Welcome to Real Fantasy Podcast. Shout out to my DJ Love. Skirt. That's my
What up?
DJ.
Love,
Go
some
DJ.
love.
That's my DJ. Hey, we got special guests. Y'all gonna introduce yourself. Go ahead, Iz.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
It's the real truth, man. I say podcast, man.
Yeah, it's DJ Rain, the other half of the I Say podcast, and I wasn't popping no shit yet. You know, somebody like to start shit early, but you know, I just wanted to understand what's going on. But I'm happy to be here checking in with the dopest, newest podcast out in the city, though. I fuck with you ladies.
Bia.
Yeah. All right, love. Drop that shit.
Yeah.
Shit is so fucking crazy.
All y'all ladies with
These niggas talking about buying a
aspirations,
section. You
asses,
wanna go
and
ahead.
money.
Fuck no, nigga. You better pay for
Point to
that
the
shit.
DJ booth right now,
Broke
bro.
shit
Get
around
out the
here.
way, we now talking to you. We spending time on the Reggie. I know you can see I ain't Reggie. The meat and potatoes is this. I be getting high off for veggies. You walk off from watching you widget. And you know your nigga ain't me. He already paid for the pussy. I'm just gon' fuck you for free. I wanna beat it like instrumentals. Card on file for the incidentals. No safe driving on the dick. I got insurance for the accidentals. Slide out of town for a minute. Hold on, let me go snatch a rental. Hey, hey, don't worry about the name on that credit card, not for real. I got an app, bitches and booty. Airbnb for you slow fucks. Flipping bed, she doing gymnastics. 5 minutes in, she don't touch. I'm living too fast, slow fuck. You work out, right? Toe touch. Go catch a nut when I go nuts. While we talking about this shit, like go fuck. See, I'm not your average nigga, you knew that already. Ain't looking for nothing serious, you knew that already. Don't talk about what you would do, just do it already. They say you fuck with me the long way, then fuck me already.
Shit, if you want this play time, when niggas pay time. Ain't got time for the nigga act like he can't pay for me and mine. You gotta invest in this pussy. You know build credit with this pussy. This pussy so good, he want those save on this pussy. If you tryna fuck me, nigga, then you know what's up. I'm about a bag, it ain't all about the nut. Give me my cake, damn sure I'm gon' eat it up. It pays to be the boss, feast cost, now give me that black car. I roll with a gang of bad bitches that stay off in they bad figures. Figures is what I'm mastering. I'm tryna thumb through the fence like I'm crafting it. Talk my shit and I can back it in. Do a split on the dick, do the acrobat. Do the tricks on the dick, call it magic click. If it ain't about the money, I ain't hearing it. I'm a bad bitch, but you already know. How the nigga breaking that fatty, but you already know. I should be chasing that check, but you already know. Big Vic and little Debbie, so fuck all you hoes.
See, I'm not your average nigga, you knew that already. Ain't looking for nothing serious, you knew that already.
Fuck you hoes.
So Merv, I do. You remember that shit?
Yeah, he said, go ahead and put that in
say
there.
it.
Yeah, I said, okay, well, fuck all you hoes. Yeah. Tell them what album that came off is.
Hey, that's out that hybrid shit. Available on all major platforms. Go fuck with it.
Fucks with it. Yeah. So you want to tell us a little bit what you got going on with yourself?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Mr.
CEO himself.
Shit, man. Everything. Like, we just trying to, man, get everybody some paper. So whatever it is for that, got some shit going on with music. We got a major announcement. We go announce March 1st. So that's coming. We just finalized the podcast network, the I Say Podcast Network, finalized the podcast roster. So we're going to be announcing that this coming week. Now we also go be looking for writers. So we getting writers, we getting videographers. We just go keep building this thing, and everybody will eat. That's what it is. CEO, cash everybody out. So
Yes.
that's the goal.
Yes, sir. Mr. CEO himself. Now, Rain, you want to tell us what you got going on?
Yeah, now that you've slid the goddamn mic back, I'd like to say something. But in all seriousness, what I have going on, juxtaposed everything is a concept for rebranding that my brothers Merv and Iz have been really helping me hand in step. It's called 40 Days and 40 Nights. You may have seen the flyer or the graphic art, the logo up a couple times, but I never really spoke on it because I really just want to make sure everything is concise and detailed, but it's going to be a whole lot of really, really dope shit for 40 days and 40 nights. The only time you ever had that reference is with the Bible. So it's just going to be content on content on content for 40 motherfucking days, full of dope shit. It's gonna have behind the scenes,
at a price,
bio,
of course,
documentary, behind the scenes, like interviews with a lot of different artists. I will have to reach out to you. As long as we don't have no motherfucking issues with the mic and shit, we'll figure it out. But a lot of content. I'm gonna be doing some. I don't really want to give away a lot, so I'm gonna keep it to my chest. But it's gonna be a lot of dope concepts, a lot of different ways to interact and engage. And at the end of it, if it's done successfully, I should have the opportunity to really link a lot of different producers and a lot of different artists from the Carolinas together, and just have a brand new bridge and a brand new platform for them to connect. So I'm excited about it.
Where they gonna find it at?
40 Days and 40 Nights. You're gonna find it on every social media platform. It's also gonna be on just activated with the help of Merv, a YouTube page. So it's gonna be the first. Once I debut that's gonna be the first piece of the content. A lot of the content is gonna be shot here at the gym. Got a banner, a backdrop on the way, so I'm gonna be doing some content from the comfort of my own home with a setup similar, to what Love got, in my little workspace. So that's gonna be the areas that is gonna primarily be recorded. Some off-site footage to be determined, but IG, Facebook, YouTube, Mixcloud, and a few other platforms of stuff that I'm working on securing. A few different platforms. And I'll speak more on that later, but those are some of the ones that are already in place and based out. So it's going to be starting really, really, really soon. Like, we're going to start getting footage for it this week.
It's going to be heavy. And make sure you just keep in mind, with the price, of course.
With the price, of course. So how, if
somebody
somebody wanted to, if they're interested in joining your team, how could they reach out to you? What they need to do?
Y'all can hit any of us. So me is real truth at gmail.com, book DJ Rain at gmail.com, or the gym complex at gmail.com. So that's 3 ways you can get at us. And everything is a conversation. We want everybody to understand that everything we communicate by everything. We can find a job for you. Trust me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Include lawn service. So if you need your lawn done,
Yeah, whatever you need,
we
we
got you.
Yeah.
Don't get it fucked up. We can also find a reason to fire your motherfucking ass as well. So don't think it's a goddamn gravy train full of smiles and sugar. Ain't none of that shit gonna come that easily, bruh, ma'am, sir, lady, nigga, bitch.
Bitches.
But how do I get a DJ voice like Ring?
He got that smooth, sexy shit. He be like, yeah.
Radio.
I don't.
Terrible advice.
That one. So let's get into it. I want to talk about some life shit. Like, where do you think you are in life, and where do you want to be in life? Are you at where you want to be, or is it, I'm just going with the flow? I'm so with you, Danny.
Hey, I'm just going with the flow.
You say fuck it. I'm gonna let the
We
universe
gonna
take
wing
it.
this.
We gonna. She said we gonna wing
As
this.
long as I got money in my pocket and food on the table for my kids, we
Right.
straight.
Straight. Vibe it. Is well truth. Check. Check. Where you at?
I'm at the stage of purpose. You know what I mean? I've realized what my purpose in life is, and I feel like this stage of purpose is gonna take me to ultimately where I'm meant to be, and everybody around me meant to be.
So is this the beginning, or is it? So
This ain't the beginning. This is the beginning of people starting to see the fruits of the work I've been putting in behind the scenes, that we've been putting in behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like, the shit that people about to start seeing is like months ago of us working, years ago planting fruits to get to where we got resources and shit take money. You know what I
It
mean?
does. You need them coins. What
Gotta
about
have
you?
bread.
Yeah, coins.
For myself, I'm at a phase of understanding. And let me break that down. This is the type of nigga that I am. Like, when I had scholarships, when I had access
Type
to
of
every
nigga he
book
is.
that I needed to get in a great position in life, I had the worst grades of my entire fucking life. Just fucked up, quit school, ended
How old
up
were you?
story. I was in my early 20s. You know, this is, you know, at that time you go into college and, you know. But by the time I put
Fucking
myself,
bitches?
but out the
He
bitches
was
wasn't, I mean, the
he
bitches
was
really
fucking
wasn't.
The bitches.
Hey, look.
What you say?
Look.
22?
Swinging
Look.
that dangling.
22,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
eight,
man,
I went to,
fuck, at
I went
least
to, I was at
12 years,
Clemson.
yeah.
I was at Clemson. I got there 18, just turned
Clemson,
18.
You already know.
So I did wild the fuck out. I had my little phase. It was cool, but that's beside the point. The point is, when I put myself back into school, when I was at Southern University in Baton Rouge, and I couldn't afford no books, couldn't do shit, just fresh off being homeless, I had the best grades in my fucking life because my back was against the wall, and I felt that pressure in my chest. So I'm at a point now where I feel like I have more pressure on my chest, and I'm kind of pissed that like I have to have that position to grow this hard, but I'm here now, so I understand what I got to do, and I'm gonna be an asshole about it, but I'm gonna get it done.
I
You
like
know what
that
I'm saying?
shit. Be an asshole about it.
I'm just fucking so done with. I was so fucking polite in 2020. Me and A's was talking about that shit. I was just like, God damn it. That shit was the biggest. That was the biggest fucking waste of time, energy, patience, and
Yes.
focus trying to be tactful and polite when I should have just said, man, fuck you. You ain't about shit. This is
You ain't
bullshit. Entertaining, but that's another story. It's y'all show. I ain't gonna rant about that shit.
Listen.
But look, you know, I understand now. So that's where we are. That's where I'm at. I understand it's about shot time, ladies. I'm on
I
your
got a
show.
question. How did you
Shit.
become homeless?
How did I become homeless? It was very easy for me. It was like I got in my car without any plan, like an ounce of weed and a bottle of liquor, and I just fucking drove.
But you drove with a purpose.
I drove with a purpose to.
Find
No, I
yourself.
really didn't.
You found yourself,
I
right?
did, but I didn't drive with that purpose. Like I just drove, and I ended up in Louisiana. My partner, who I known for like years, I like middle school, because I went to 3 different high schools. Like, this nigga, I don't talk to him a lot because I'm not a phone nigga. So I ain't heard from this nigga in like 8 months. First of all, strike one. So I pull up. This nigga just got out of college. He got a kid on the way. He back at home. His mama got another kid on the way, and his sister just had a kid. And then I pull up, like, what's up? What's happening? So I'm in that bitch all of like 2.5, maybe 3 weeks or some shit, unless I'm forgetting some days, because I'm just coming in all types of night. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucked up. I smell like drugs. And my homeboy, he told me after the fact, he was like, nigga, we thought we were going to try to make you change your life. They were like, you either going to act right or you got to go. I got my shit so quick.
It got the fuck
I was
on.
like, nigga, I got a car. I'm going to sleep in this goddamn Honda and do what the fuck I need to do.
Wait a
Not
minute,
fucking
wait a
with me.
minute. You gotta tell him. We gotta tell him that court story, bro.
What
When-
court
when
story?
you when you
Jesus.
just said, you said
Oh,
like
man,
I said. fuck-
these niggas be getting
We
me
need to
fucked
hear
up.
it.
I like these niggas that have me fucked up. Like, y'all need, y'all. These
Nah,
niggas don't be knowing rain in court or they don't be knowing none of that shit.
No, I need to
this-
hear
Fuck all of that
this
shit.
I need to hear that.
When that nigga said, I said, fuck it, I'ma go for it. That's this nigga's mentality. Some random shit may have happened, and we went to court.
What
And
happened? No,
so
I
they
want
was
to know
like,
what the
well,
random shit is.
Man, you have to hear about
yeah,
that
we'll
shit
tell you
behind
that
the
out loud.
scenes,
need to
man.
hear
We'll tell you that out loud.
Like I
But-
said, like, you know, I don't incriminate myself.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
no.
yeah. But
no
they
show.
may have said, okay, we can allow you to pay a fine, or we can drug test you weekly. And the fine was like an astronomical amount. The motherfuckers was looking like, damn, like that shit.
You gonna pay
That
that?
shit might do something.
So it was like
Fuck that.
it was basically, it was like, something around the equivalent of expensive speeding ticket. But when motherfuckers said the price, everybody in the court was like, damn. Like it was
Wait a
just
minute,
like
what was the price?
like everybody in that bitch
that
was like,
bitch, yeah,
ooh,
like, ooh.
like shit.
What was the price? I need to know.
Man, it was
It was up there. We'll talk about it online. It was up there.
it was up there.
It was up
So-
there.
Open, y'all got to talk about it.
Man, I ain't got time. Like I said,
Yeah.
2020, I
This
might have
is
been nice to talk
allegedly
about that
too,
shit.
yeah.
So I got
2021.
one question for my
like,
bosses.
fuck all that.
How long y'all been knowing each other?
Damn.
And how did you meet?
2009.
Yeah, 2009.
So that
yeah.
is.
I had my first child.
So what is that now? That's like, yeah.
Yeah. Damn, my
No,
first.
we're talking about the years we knew each other.
my, I met that nigga on my first real job.
On your first real?
Oh yeah, we met. Yeah, we met at. We met in March
March.
of 2009. We did not absolutely hit it off at all.
Nah,
We did not. Huh?
Was it March the 15th?
Nah,
March
it was like
9th.
the 9th. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the 9th.
Biggest birthday.
We didn't.
What the day Biggie died.
We didn't. Long story short, we didn't immediately. We were cool, but we didn't immediately hit it off. We linked up on a happenstance, and then actually had an out of work conversation, and then we really both fucked with each other more on a personal level. And I never forget when me and this nigga first linked, like the first, cause he's an asshole. He was. I don't know if he's a bigger asshole now or then, but let me tell you what this nigga did. When this nigga told me, man, I fuck with you, he also decided to tell me what he thought about me before before he said he fucked with me. So he was like, nigga, I thought you was old proper talking ass, Uncle Tom ass. I mean, I'm looking at you like these white folks love you, these motherfuckers hate me. I'm like, fuck that. Like, nigga, oh, sorry ass, ain't worth shit, couldn't nowhere near be a rip. Like, I'm like, God damn, nigga, I get the fucking point. Like,
Hey man.
that
He had
nigga
to
went
reach
all the
out.
way in with it.
100 grand.
He had to reach out. He had to make sure you knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, we both expressed how we felt, and we both aligned. Had a great time going forward.
Exactly. So I'm gonna ask y'all this though. Here in Greenville, South Carolina, do y'all think he could be a real housewife?
It said I said some shit, and I don't even fucking
Listen,
remember.
I don't
I don't
think
even fucking remember.
What he say is?
What the fuck? I don't remember. It's
Nah, we
okay.
was just riding with that. I ain't asking specifically about that, but I was like, do you think like it's a lot of talent here? We could do like
I could see
TV
love
shit.
and hip hop, not Real Housewives.
Nah, let me tell you where this shit came from. So I was my brother had put me on this show. I ain't even know the shit had came out. It was called Real Side Chicks of Charlotte.
Ain't no motherfucking way. Oh yeah, that's on. Yeah, that's not on.
But it's
like
on
a,
Hulu.
Yeah, but it's
But
not
it
on
was
like
only
a major
one
channel.
season.
I never
Yeah.
seen
Yeah,
that shit.
And
it
there was a chick
so,
on there who she was fucking with this basketball player, but he had a wife. But she was a side. She didn't mind
That
being a
whole
side.
shit
It was
wild.
crazy.
So
Yeah.
we watched the
Stotonometry.
episodes while she was doing my shit. So I'm like, V, man, you think damn that shit could happen around here? So we just started talking about that shit. And a lot of people said, yeah, I take y'all word for it. I'm not from here, but just on the outside looking in, no.
You from Lawrence? That's my brother, y'all.
I'm not from fucking Lawrence.
Greenwood.
Well, you say why?
Newberry.
Why don't you think it could be going on around?
Well, I'm just saying not what I see. I'm not saying from talent-wise. I'm talking about, and I know a lot of it is smoke and mirrors, but I'm talking about black women in the culture who got that bag. You know what I mean?
If
Not
y'all
know who
want to
can-
ask something,
we could put together
Bring it
like
up.
7 or 8 women who really pulling up in them Benzes and who going to them big ass houses.
I think it going. First of all,
I mean it can.
Love and hip hop, I agree with.
But yet and still,
But Real
like
Housewives,
Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Them Real Housewives got money.
They
They
got
got
that
old
bread.
money. They got money where
Yeah.
they can be like, oh,
Let me,
you know.
let me. Oh, go ahead, Danny.
For the record, shout out to my stepmom and dad. They could definitely be on Real Housewives.
Yeah,
Let me- Let me-
they can.
Let me say this.
Lisa and Danny Gaffney, shout out to y'all. Shout out to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Let me say this, and this will be the fairest, most realest way that I can answer that shit. I'm the type of nigga that if I'm not doing research, like for a topic is or something said about, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about no
It's not
housewife.
about-
Look,
listen,
that's
it's
just
not
real.
about what the fuck
but
you
hold on,
give
so
about.
Let,
It's
so I
about
explain.
what we
talking
So
about.
let me explain.
No, it's about
Hold
what
on.
we
So
talking
let me explain. So let me explain.
What? You don't
No,
think
hold
it
on.
could be
You
a real
gotta-
housewife over
God
here?
damn it. Let me
Listen.
explain.
Yeah,
Let me
You already
get
know
his
how
ass.
we
God
get
damn
Let me
it.
tell you.
Yeah.
Let me, you
So
gotta
what
let
it
me
is.
say what I say. So since I don't give a fuck about
full of
hold
shit.
on. God damn you and all of the shit you talking about. I'm gonna be real with it. Look, I can't say that it couldn't happen because I never watched the shows. So I couldn't say, oh, they would meet the criteria of Atlanta because I never watched that shit. I never seen what they do in mine. So I couldn't say that they couldn't do it because I don't watch that shit.
But do you think South Carolina can amount to Atlanta and Miami? Let's be honest.
In
Just
terms of
off
what? In terms of the
anything.
personalities for a show?
Not
I would have to
personality.
watch the
It has
show.
nothing to do with personalities. It's all.
Well, what is Love in Atlanta Hip Hop? What is it about? What is it
The
about?
lifestyle.
Oh, you saying the people in the Carolinas are getting them? Are they getting money? Yeah, this nigga's
But
getting
I-
money.
just
But do I want to see the behind the scenes about their life
But
of
hold
people
on,
getting
hold on.
money? No.
This
Because
just
you
a
don't watch the shit
simplified
anyway.
question.
so
Yeah, I
you
don't give a
count.
fuck.
You don't
Just a
count.
simplified question though, just to go with it. So do y'all know? Cause like I said, I have to trust what y'all tell me. Do y'all know 7 or 8 names y'all could name around our age bracket
I don't.
who we can say right now, real housewives of Greenville,
Housewives,
millions.
In Greenville.
Nah,
Black-
I can't say that because
Yeah.
we fucks with dope dealers and all that shit get taken.
that
so I'm
shit
just
get
saying.
taken.
I mean,
But I see us headed towards
Exactly.
that real shit. But like that love and hip hop, I definitely see a lane for that shit.
I think that
Yeah.
I think when you put the question like that, personally, how many women that I know in Greenville that have money like that, I would say I probably know 2.
Sure.
But like, I would say there's women like that, but they transplanted to
to do that.
to
I
Greenville.
can
You
say-
got like this is in a lot of contexts a booming ass
No,
economy. A lot of
I
people
can
move
say-
here, so I would say it's women,
a
particularly
lot of
black women with
people
money who
move
got here.
away
But
from here to actually get that limelight. Like I've been, like
I think
Love
that's
and
more
Hip Hop-
entertainment. Yeah,
Love and
you're
Hip
right.
Hop, I have been asked to. Are you interested in doing something like this? We all know I ain't in that tax bracket, but it's a facade that you want to put on that I would have had to move to Atlanta, and I couldn't because I have kids. So with that being said, sometimes what you see on TV ain't all what is imagined to be, but
Sometimes.
yeah,
Right.
All the time.
All
right.
them people on there did not have money when they came on that show.
Exactly, and it was a platform, and that's what it was explained to me. It's a platform for you. But do I feel like I need to exploit myself as much as a lot of these women do on these TV shows? I don't feel that way because I have kids. Now, if I came in the situation with something, then it'll be a whole different story because the ball will be in my court instead of theirs. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I would watch from any group
John
of
Wick. Pew, 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 nigga. Bow, bow. I like them shits right there.
no.
That's what he'll watch right there.
what I was
But I wasn't going there at all. But what I would like is a bunch of black women from Greenville. I don't really give a fuck about how they move in terms of their leisure. But what I would like to
Rephrase
see.
that. Go back, run it back.
No, I don't
Start
have to
over.
rephrase that. I'm just let me finish. You trying to attack everything I say? God damn it! I can say what I want to on your show. I can express myself.
You absolutely can, but can you have a different approach? Black women in Greenville, I need you to be.
This is what I'm telling you. What I would want to watch from them.
Okay.
This is not a black woman assault. This is like this is the show that I would like to
The
see.
black
This is
assassins
a
say so.
show that I would watch from black women in
assassins say-
Greenville.
Okay, tell me.
It would not be a show about how they move and how they shop and who they're dating. It would be a show like if you talk to me about this is how I got money. This is what I did. This is how I made these networking moves. This is how I got that. I would lock in with that all day because that's something that just for me that I would be interested in that. I'm interested in how you move. I'm interested if you want to give some game the same way you give game on this show and we give game on our show. I'm with that shit. But like
Absolutely.
what you prefer to eat, how you shop, where you shit. I'm just the type of nigga. I just don't give a fuck. That's how I can be who I am in life, and I could be 100% asshole. Because as you approach me, even if you got billions, I don't give a fuck about that shit the same way you stand and breathe air right in front of me.
But you
that
might
shit
be
don't mean
missing
shit to
out
me.
on the opportunity and not giving a fuck. If you're
I'm
in
not
the
saying
room with a billion,
I'm not disrespecting that, but I'm saying like in terms of networking and engaging, yes, but like if you're a billionaire, the first thing if I want to talk to you or get to know you, I wouldn't ask you about your shopping. I wouldn't ask you, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't ask you about who you fucking.
You ask how
know what
you
I'm
get
saying?
that.
I wouldn't be like, oh, how them hoes be hitting in the 50-50 club? You feel me? That just wouldn't be the
Hey.
shit that my mind is on.
Whatever
but
the
it might,
connect.
but it
You know
might,
what
you
I mean?
feel me?
Hey,
It might
yo.
be a lot of these
But-
niggas be on that shit. They
yeah,
might.
yeah.
So I don't lose value because we, like I told you about our podcast, we talk about a lot of shit that I can sum up real quick. Like I don't give a fuck about, but
I need
you
to
have
touch
to be
this,
aware
though.
and you have to be
So,
able to, network and talk.
Let me say this: if you meet a woman
Right.
Uh-oh.
that's like, she come in with regular clothes on, like,
Right.
Are you gonna be attracted to that? Or are you gonna be attracted to a woman that got her shit together, like herself together, like she look good?
What's the wait? Are you saying the other one don't look good,
I
or
mean,
she don't have her shit together?
No, like appearance wise, it looks.
She
like
look
just-
casual.
yeah, not necessarily casual. Like she don't give a fuck, but this person might have that. And
I
the other
mean,
person is
what's
just
not
okay.
giving a fuck? Does she stink? Does she got dirty clothes on, or
No,
she just
nigga.
like in some Timbs and some
First-
jogging suit? You know what I'm saying?
First appearance.
First
So
appearance
wait,
is what?
if you had these two people, casual, and you had this girl, nice.
I'm the type of nigga I like that casual shit. If you feel confident enough that I don't have to do all this extra shit to just move,
What
I
extra
like
shit?
that shit. Shit that you said is like that you classify as like done up and like because you
What do I classify as done up?
you clarify. You tell me.
This is some great
Tell
dialogue.
me. Tell me what
Look,
you classify it as.
because
I'm not
listen,
gonna
you
assume.
You trying to bounce off me? Listen, nigga.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Listen, if a chick walks up, you see this bad bitch, like,
We know a lot of
Ooh.
broke bad bitches though.
but we do, no doubt. But them broke bad bitches is getting fucked, is they not?
Yeah, they get
Yeah, okay.
All
So
these
with
bitches
the-
getting
that's
fucked.
not
That means
important.
nothing. That means nothing.
But-
You said,
Yeah,
would I,
that's-
would you be
that's-
interested?
So what
Right.
I'm touching on is
Every chick who wear jogging
Every-
suit ain't broke.
every nigga gonna go after that bad bitch.
Every nigga you know.
Hell no.
Ain't no way.
Nah,
Crazy
hell
as hell.
no.
You
So-
crazy as hell.
Enlighten me, please.
Nah, see, here's the thing. Like, niggas will fall for that trap.
You got a song on it, is?
Right, let me finish. Niggas will fall for that trap who've been in that trap, but it's about growth. Everybody done fell for that shit. Ah, that bitch bad. Then you get to know her and find out the bitch doing bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the way the game goes.
And she got
So-
a bad mindset.
right.
She got a fucked up mindset with no potential to get
so you
better.
learn from that experience. Like, I can't go just because that bitch look bad. I gotta get to know who this is first, and then even if somebody might not have their makeup on, I seen some badass bitches that I done been with before. Like, they in sweats, J's, whatever. That shit more sexy than half of the motherfuckers you see walking made up. So it don't really, you can't really go by the appearance.
And let
man.
me
Ain't no way.
let me
I just don't
explain.
believe
Let me
y'all.
explain this one thing. Iz will tell you this. He'll tell you just from knowing me for years. Like, I have met women who have had literally about 10 times more money than me. That was like, if you want to, we can take a flight today. And I have never accepted anything because that's not what motivates me. That's not what I'm trying to do in a situation. Like, I tell a nigga, like, yeah, that pimp shit sound cool, but if you really understand what it is, nigga, I'm not a pimp. My goal is not to exploit women and get whatever the fuck I want out of them, whether they are out in the street and hiding the coat. That's not my fucking goal. You feel me? So, as far as talking to a woman who ain't got money, I've done that. But here's the thing between the two: if you a woman and you broke, and you down bad, but you focused on $400, $500 hairdos and nails and shit like that, as opposed to a woman like, I put this shit on. I got this on my mind. I got this on my mind. Yeah, I ain't got a lot of money, but I got a plan. This is what I got to do. I don't give a fuck about having my ass out. Fuck a nigga. I'm more likely going to incline and ride with her personality as opposed to this chick who ain't got shit.
So
But
listen,
I'm not
this
saying
is-
what you.
this is
I'm
what-
just saying
But
me.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, listen.
But I'm at a
We
point in
got
my
our
life I
sister
look
Quella,
beyond
right?
that. You know what I'm saying?
She don't dress up really, unless she was going out.
That-
Cardigans and
She dress
cardigans
up,
and
though.
Sperry's, right?
She dress up though.
What I'm saying is, if they meet her on a daily basis,
That-
cardigans
yeah.
and a sweater.
If I meet her on a Monday,
dope ass personality. She get her own money,
Right.
take care of her child.
Right.
Then they meet us. We like to be done up. We like to look good.
Right.
You work a real job.
Uh-huh.
Then you got me on the other hand. I like to be taken care of. Hey, but I do work. But it's just we all sisters, 3 different type of personalities.
Exactly.
They gotta want what they want.
So I understand that. That's what I'm trying to figure out, what they want, and when they see it, what they like.
Nah, but I think you saying like like you said about I got the song about it. The whole thing about it was I was comfortable. When you get people like that who know I'm just on appearance, they're uncomfortable already proactively thinking you're going to be uncomfortable finding out the real them.
Yeah.
That's why she put me on ice. It wasn't, my assumption was she probably got a man. So she got to figure out how to maneuver. But it was, I don't want this nigga to see how I'm really living. Then when I put the pressure on her, I see how she really living. That's what I'm saying. She wasn't
How was she
comfortable
living?
with that.
On the air mattress, on the bed,
Yeah.
wearing Versace, and they ain't got no
air
spread.
Wait. Can I get a
Auntie
line from the
Party.
song?
Listen.
Can I get a line from the song?
Listen, I'm gonna have to send it. Oh, we gotta play this song. Shit, I gotta send it. I'm about to send it to you.
Do that. Can we get a shot? Like that seems like y'all
Run that shit up. You know I'm alcoholic, so I drink. Listen.
And then we have to.
Listen.
I don't know if I need them.
Y'all
It's
enjoy
shot
it,
o'clock,
man.
y'all.
Drink up. Drink up.
It's shot o'clock.
Oh no, I don't mix my liquor unless you want me that
Pour me up.
crazy.
No, ma'am.
I am a yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
Let's get into another
I gotta
topic.
run a song. We gotta get my DJ to play my song. Yeah, send her the song. I need them to hear this shit. Listen.
But first of all, Rain ain't finna come on our podcast and take over.
You hear that shit? This nigga tried to. He tried to.
I'm just joking.
Rain gonna come over and rain on all of us.
That's what he did.
Rain on your
But
parade.
I'm okay with it. We needed a little
Listen. Okay, so with
Rain
that
on us.
being said, my women up in here, like, what do you see in a man, like, first appearance? If you see a nigga coming in with, like, dirty sweats on, paint on his sweats, and or you like a nigga with a Versace belt or Gucci belt, like, what is it? I like a nigga with pretty teeth.
I like the one that's quiet.
You like the nigga,
In the
pull the
cut.
nigga out in the back.
Ew.
Loves.
I barely like niggas. I'm just kidding.
Oh, so you like bitches? Hold on,
I'm just kidding.
let's get into it.
No, I prefer the one like her, the one in the back. I don't like the people that's all out there and gotta be seen by everybody, the attention seekers. I know. I ain't even gonna tell that.
Go ahead. No, I need to hear
Tell the
it.
story.
Fuck
You know,
it.
guys
Run it up.
Be flexing too.
Right.
You know they flex.
Hell yeah.
They
Nigga
make
flex
it seem
way
like they
more.
got what. They make it seem like they have what they don't have. You know what I'm saying? Giving away a false perception. Like
So basically, the other niggas got it and the pretty niggas don't.
He ain't gonna be ugly, but he ain't gonna be just. He don't need to be known by everyone. Like
Why not?
because
Well, I can't really fault that because everybody in Greenville know me. They got all these made up stories about me, which is not true.
Nobody in
But
Greenville knows my boyfriend. I've been with him for 3 years.
3 years.
Nobody in Greenville. But yeah. So I prefer the laid back one, the one that actually got shit going on.
Yeah.
The
So
one that I can actually build some shit with. The one who gonna have my back and I'm gonna
So
have his
I'm
back.
talking like y'all keep going in depth. I'm talking about like first appearance and shit.
Oh, first
I'm not
appearance.
talking about that
You know
shit.
what?
Y'all keep on talking about
First
oh,
appearance,
I'm
you
not
know
talking
what?
about
married.
No, nigga, I'm talking about like you see that nigga, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna
You know
I'm
what?
gonna
It's
fuck
not
that nigga because he
no,
fine
it's
as
not-
fuck or
it's
what
not-
it is.
no,
His
that's not what I
swag,
think.
that
That's
hey
not what I think.
zaddy.
It's like it's more of like we have to actually have a conversation, and I have
Before
to
you
be
give
in
her that
tune with
coochie?
him. I have to be in tune. Give it up.
Throw that ass in a
I
circle.
I see you.
I
Come
don't like
fuck.
people. I don't be thinking about that. I don't be
Y'all
thinking
put
about
an N in cooch at it.
The conchi. The conchi.
Shout out to
Go ahead.
Vanessa.
Hey,
Nasty
nastiness.
Nelson.
Go ahead, love. Let me hear what you said, baby.
I forgot.
No, I want to hear this though.
No, but yeah, I mean, it might not be the first impression that get me. It might be the third. You know?
So how do you figure you gonna say? Okay, so let's do this. So say for instance you go out of town, you see this nigga like across the room, you're like, oh, that nigga.
Oh, I'm definitely. I mean, if I see him and he attractive, I'm definitely going to ask questions.
So if he
You
was,
fucking the first night?
ooh,
Hold the fuck up now.
hold on, no, no, this is
Question
that's.
that people gonna want to know. Like,
Talk about this again.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this again since they brought it up. Fucking the first night. So
That's how I met my soulmate.
I think that's
First
how I met
night
my
fuck.
soulmate too.
Sometimes it just happen like that. You might just be spiritually connected. Yep, that was it.
Nah,
Soul tie. Was that a soul tie?
that was a soul tie. Was it raw?
Soulmate.
Yeah, it was soul time.
We ain't talking about nothing wrong.
That was too much of a hesitation to not be wrong. I'm gonna give you real, but everybody listen. Every nigga can listen back, be like, yeah, that shit was wrong.
Yeah, this shit was wrong.
We've been kicking it 9 years.
Y'all let love off the hook too.
Listen,
You know what I
Love
mean?
said I'm gonna let y'all have that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
see,
let
answer
y'all.
that question.
Listen,
What was the question?
you heard the
Was you
question.
fucking on the first night? That was the question.
Did I?
So
No, I didn't.
listen. So since we on this topic, we need to have sex talk with
Ooh, drop that.
Inky. Go ahead and drop that shit, my DJ.
Yeah, drop.
So I got a question. If a girl don't give you oral sex, is that a deal breaker?
You mean the first time we fuck or just period? The first time we fuck is not a deal breaker. We're feeling each other out. You might not.
Daddy, tune out. Turn
No.
the TV off.
First time we fuck, it is not a deal breaker if you don't give me head. It's okay. We're here now. But like, if we're like, if we supposed to be in there, like if we supposed to be consistent at any level, are we supposed to really be in tune? Like, I'm gonna be honest, and this is something that I've had to work through. This is the new reign. And I'm still an asshole, but I had to learn this shit, man. Like, I had to do better because I used to think 100% that what one woman won't do, another woman will. That's real shit. So I would never. So I would never. If a woman was like, I don't, I'm not with that for whatever reason, I'm not finna even talk to you about it. I'm finna start focus on who the fuck will. You feel me? For me, if yeah,
So she don't slide on that knob.
corn on the cob, check, nigga, yeah. You gotta check. Yeah, I mean, at this point, if like your what I won't do list, if you really fuck with somebody, should be real small. That's how I feel. Like, if you really fucking with me, like, hey, some shit, I'm not finna lick your booty. That's just not some shit I'm interested in. You know what I'm saying? But
So you should cut ties with that all the way. Like,
yeah.
okay, so true. Tell me.
This stage of my life, that shit ain't no deal breaker, man. That shit, sex, it for me is low on the priority list. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Like, cause, I mean, and the person that you have that get close to you like that will understand the caliber of person they with. So if they know they not doing that, and I'm sliding one day and like I feel like getting my dick sucked, then I get my dick sucked, then I got my dick sucked.
So that boils down to it. It's a deal breaker for you because you're gonna go get your dick sucked
No.
outside of the
It
situation.
ain't a deal breaker. I'm just saying, like, if
He's
you don't
saying if
wanna
I
do
get my
that,
dick sucked, you can't be mad.
Yeah, you can't be mad. I'm not even tripping on that because I'm not even thinking about that. But if it did happen,
Wait a motherfucking minute. I need you to lean into this shit. What the fuck did he say? He said, wait a minute, I'm going to re-innovate it. He said, if you ain't sucking dick, I'm going to get my dick sucked. And if you don't understand, then it is what it is. So my thing is, yes, motherfucker, I can.
He has a point. If he's not getting it from
Ain't
you,
no way, Danielle.
if he's not getting it from you,
Nigga,
he's gonna
you
get it
tell
from
me, then it's a deal breaker then.
But it's not like a life or death thing. Like, you don't have
Apparently
Right,
it is.
but look,
Apparently
Right,
that dick sucking is a
But
life
look.
or death because I'm going to get them a dick
Hold on,
sucked.
but hold on,
If
let
it
me-
ain't
let
by
me-
you, I'm going to do it by some other
Hold on, let me flip it to you on the exact same thing from a woman perspective. Let's say you tell somebody you close to. Let's say you tell Danny. Tell somebody that you really fuck with. I got this nigga I'm fucking with. I told this nigga I like this. It could be something simple like I told this nigga he need to lick my pussy. Like, it's important to me. I told him you ain't even gotta be down there 30 damn minutes or an hour, you know what I'm saying? You just do your thing. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm gonna show you where to do it, how to do it, in and out, and we can start. And this nigga don't do it. If you tell your same homegirl, you know what, I let another nigga eat my pussy out, she gonna be like, girl, don't feel bad about that. That nigga wasn't doing it anyway.
It never happened.
But see,
Right. And you know I'm not lying. You know, if the shoe was on the other foot, if we reverse sexist,
let's do
You're goddamn sexist on your show.
I'm not. No.
Oh, shit.
Let's get into it. I'm not that girl. Listen, everybody know I be a freak in the morning, a freak with that right person. So with that being said, like the niggas I meet, I attract. They eating ass, coochie, and everything. So with that being said, I don't even have to decide on some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? But
So you've never met a dude fuck that you like a little bit or wanted to fuck again, and he was like, "I don't eat ass."
Never.
It's
no.
like every nigga you fuck is like, "Yeah, I'm gonna eat that ass."
I've been with somebody
Yep.
for a long
Except for
amount
my
of
ex.
time, and this person, like, he didn't know how to do it, but he learned
You taught him how to eat that ass,
God damn.
everything.
and you kiss him.
I kiss him with the same mouth, like nigga, pull it out, and I'm a.
Okay, I just want to make sure what a different mouth.
Oh,
And
yes,
niggas,
sir.
and
Daddy, do
niggas-
you hear Megan?
Niggas just convert the eating
Absolutely.
ass.
Hey niggas, let me get you some game. So you need to act like you motherfucking know when you think you cool, and you just smoking blunts with all of these women. Like I ain't smoking blunts with no niggas. I ain't smoking blood with that nigga. All I smoke blood with these bad women, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to pass. If you ain't figure out what I'm going with from there,
Listen.
it ain't meant for you to figure out. But go ahead, continue how niggas eat your ass.
I didn't say no. See, you full of shit. That's watch yourself. Like no, but I ain't gonna lie. I like a nasty guy. A nasty. I like he nasty. Like I call my girl like bitch. You know I'm nasty. You know pull it out and put it all over her ass cheeks. Like yeah, you know nasty. But but yeah, with that right person, I wish I could be a hoe sometimes. I be scared.
Stay afraid. Yes. No.
I like sometimes.
Pop
I
that
like,
pussy for a real nigga.
You know what really happened when you become a hoe?
What?
I know.
tell you.
You lose your
This is-
soul. I want my soul.
That's
I want
if you
my
want to
soul.
get deep. If you want to get deep, yeah, I agree. But if you really start hoeing, what happens is you get jaded.
Whole talk.
Like if you really hoeing, a woman who's hoeing, even if she
Listen.
ain't hoeing right now, her belief system and what a man can do and what a